Good future millionaires, we back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. Double check real quick and make sure that y'all notifications are on. A few of y'all reached out to me and let me know that YouTube has been turning off y'all notifications, so y'all know we got to build it back up from the mud. So we got a top story in crypto today. I cannot get on Twitter, basically without seeing this story pop up from somebody who I'm following. So we're going to get right into this one, y'all. Bitboy crypto, y'all might have to send a prayer for him, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully he's okay. You know what I'm saying? But it does look like some crazy things are going on right now. So let's take a look at this. Let's get it all shared out. Make sure y'all come in the stream. Hit the like button ASAP. Also, let me know y'all rocking with me by dropping a comment on the chat, man. Y'all know we got the realest chat in the game right now. So let's see. Let me get all this set up. Okay, so got it so y'all can see my screen. Okay, so take a look at this, y'all. Crazy story going on right now. A lot of y'all are familiar with influencer Ben Armstrong, aka Bitboy Crypto. Now, he's been going through a hell of a time lately. Recently his channel was just basically taken from him. The Bitboy Crypto channel, yes, was basically hijacked from him. I don't know if it was really hijacked or if they, really had reason to kick him out from his own channel, but that's what happened. He got kicked out from his own channel. He had to start a new channel, basically lost complete control of his company. He says the company has taken, all of his assets that were under the company's name, his Lamborghini, crypto portfolios, NFTs, and just, his channel as a whole. And after all this has been taking place for the last few weeks, I guess he took it upon himself to try to get out here and go confront the person who he alleges has been, I guess, basically like trying to threaten him or, blackmail him in a way, and also who he assumes has his Lamborghini. I'm not sure what the facts are behind it, but just wanted to touch up on this story as it's the #1 story in crypto trending right now. So let's see. Shout out to y'all in the building. I see Basaya in the building. Also, shout out to Quintessential One. If you are tuning in right now, leave a comment in the chat. Let them know we got the realest chat on YouTube, man. So take a look at this, man. Crypto Alert 365 says highlights Bitboy live stream. The Ben.eth money issue, killing ETH Ben with a fentanyl syringe. Bitboy with Cassie Wolf when police stop and search. So the woman that he was allegedly having an affair with, well, I guess it's not allegedly because he did admit to it. He just got arrested on live outside of the person who he assumes, Carlos, allegedly who stole his Lamborghini and, basically holding it hostage from him. He went outside of his house and decided to do a live stream. I'm not sure where the bright idea, in this was, but he decided to do so, end up getting the police called on him. Turns out he was with the woman who he was having an affair with. She was in his car, and he also had a loaded gun in the car as well. So he was arrested. I'm not sure what the charges are, but a lot of people are reporting on this. So let's take a look. I'm gonna, look at the video and tell y'all, what's going on. He said, Carlos called the police on me. He said, I thought the mafia is not supposed to call the police. And by the way, y'all, I got some food here, so y'all might see me taking a bite. I ain't eating much today, so I got a little burrito here. So he said, so what occurs? Carlos comes to him, starts being very intimidating. He says, he talks about all the money he lost with Bitcoin. He said he bought 300,000 worth of Bitcoin for Percy Miller, which is Master P. He said, I know this is crazy, guys, but this is all true. He said he has Master P's number. He said he buys this. He buys 300,000. So this Carlos guy, somebody who allegedly, I guess, works for a hit network or something like that. He said told Ben that he bought 300,000 worth of Bitcoin for Master P, and basically he's taking a big loss on it. So they're upset about that. Ben says, I guess Carlos is asking him for $3.1 million that Ben's saying Carlos wants to kill him over. I'm not sure, how true any of this is, y'all. I'm just giving y'all what Ben is saying right now. Because what he's doing is basically setting up how much money he's lost. So he's saying how much money he lost because of Bitcoin, but blaming Bitboy and saying he actually blames Ben E. He says Ben.eth is a problem, Carlos is saying. He says, I'm gonna have to go solve that problem. He says the death threats. So I guess Carlos was telling him that he has an FBI officer working at the Atlanta office where I guess he can get away with some things. So allegedly, the FBI agent was saying that Ben.eth is a bad guy. He's been living in like 9 different houses. Nobody would ever invest money with him, but they're saying they know where he is. So Ben says Carlos tells Ben that he's going to go solve the Ben.eth problem. I said, now what does that mean? Ben says, I don't know. All I know is we're trying to negotiate. So here comes the police. So police pulling up on him right now. So he said he pays someone, Carlos, I guess, or the agent, whichever one he's talking about, pays someone to take pictures outside of Ben.eth's house. And then he tells them, he said he went out there and roughed up Ben.eth, found him and beat him up. And Maxine Walters, the politician, told him to kill Ben.eth with a syringe, with a fentanyl syringe. So the police are telling him to stop now. They're ordering him to stop. They ask him, does he have a firearm? He says, I do have one, but not on me. It's in my vehicle. So right now we're covering Ben Armstrong getting arrested for showing up outside of, I guess, one of the employees of the hit network, someone named Carlos House, who he believes has his Lamborghini. So Ben showed up there with the woman he allegedly was having an affair with and waiting in the car, and also a loaded gun in his back seat. So, I don't know. Usually when you pull up somewhere, it's for a reason. Now he could have just had the gun with him for safety in case things went left, but that's just not a good look though. Showing up outside of someone's house who you're having issues with, and you got a loaded gun in the back seat, and you kind of talking, I don't want to say crazy, but you're on live stream saying some things that aren't too positive about this person, because that's not going to look good. If that person knows that you're outside, knows that you might have a firearm on you, all they got to do is call the police, say, hey, this guy's outside threatening me, talking crazy on live stream, and I believe he's armed, and the police are going to come treat you like a serious threat. So I don't think this was a smart move on Ben's behalf. But if you remember when the whole FTX thing went down, he did go out to where was it? I forgot. The Bahamas, and basically try to confront the team or show up at the FTX headquarters and try to find out what's going on. Now that can, that was even a little, I don't want to say just risky, but that was like it's like, why do you want to, go chase people? You don't have to actually show up to get your point across. But I guess that might have worked for his audience, showing that he's actually pulling up to these locations. So I get where he did it with the FTX thing, but on this side, showing up at somebody's house is just not a bright idea, because if something happens to you, you showed up to their house. So that's just never smart, especially knowing that you're armed and, got the possible intention on things going sideways. So they're telling him to the officer said, do me a favor, take off the bag. So he reached real fast for the bag, and the officers tell him like, hey, slow down there. He ain't saying, the officer's not saying you might get shot, but we all know what it means when you reach too quickly and they got the guns and flashlights, or whatever they have on you. So the officer is going to tell him to put his phone down. Ben's having some trouble putting the phone down. He wants to continue to record. I think he's just deciding if he's going to let it run or not. But I think, most people when dealing with cops, they sometimes want people to, see what's going on. So he dropped the phone on the ground right there. They tell him to drop the bag. They just asked him what's going on. So the officer said, what's going on? Then Ben goes to explain. He starts saying, the man inside of this house something. Then the officer says, hold on 1 second. The other officer is going to search you real quick. So that's what's taking place right now. So the officer's searching him right now. And the officer just asked him, where in the car is the gun? Ben just said, it's in the back seat. And the officer asks, is anybody else in the car? And this is where Ben starts to hesitate. I think he didn't want people to know that he had the woman who he had the affair with, currently with him in the car. So you can see he was hesitant on, saying the officer had to ask him probably like 3 or 4 times, who is in the car? So he said, yeah, there's somebody in the car. But the officer said, who's in the car? And then he said, there's somebody in the car. The officer asked him again, said, who's in the car? Now, Ben's acting like he can't really understand the officer. He said, what's that? The officer said, look, who's in the car? And Ben repeated and said, who's in my car? So the officer's getting frustrated with him at this point. Like, dude, you playing games. I'm trying to find out who's in your car. You just told me you got a loaded firearm in the car, So he looks at the camera. So the officer yells at him as he puts his hands down. The officer yells, who's in your truck, sir? And then, Ben kind of throws his hands up and just says, all right, my cuddy buddy in the whip, basically. No, he said, no, I'm just playing, y'all. He said, Cassie's in my car. So look, he looks at the camera like, basically like everybody's waiting to, find out. And he knows it's going to be a big thing. He said, my wife knows we're here, by the way. And he's looking at the camera saying this to all the people who he knows is going to possibly criticize him for this. Cassie's in my car. Cassie's in my truck. Cassie's in my truck. My wife knows her. He says, my wife knows we're here, by the way. She knows we came to do this. He says, so my wife is aware of this. That's kind of crazy, though, to see that his wife would be still cool with him riding around, going to handle some smoke with the woman he allegedly had, an affair with. That's just, I don't really care about it, but, that's just crazy to, know that this is a person who you possibly, got into a lot of mix up with and you still riding around with her. Sheesh. And Ben tells him we got 2,500 people live on YouTube right now that are watching us. He said, my wife knows. I was just at my daughter's tennis match. She knows we came over here, basically. He said, Ben says, this man is extorting me. He's death threat. He's sending death threats to me. Ben says, he stole my Lamborghini. My Lamborghini is in his garage right now, Ben is saying. And then we see the officer reach for the camera and basically turn the camera off. So let's take a look at some of these comments. So someone attempted to make the video private, but obviously it's too late. They already put that out there. Once something hits the internet, it's out there. But Crispy says Ben the gut.e. Ben.e says, huh? He's not Ben.e. Oxstar Lord says, yes, this has fake written all over it. No, this wasn't fake. This looked pretty real to me. If I have to throw my 2 cents in, it could have been some type of script or something like that, but it did not look fake, if you ask me. Crypto Eyes says, some smart people sent money to this genius. Moodex says, regrettably, the digital landscape remains tainted by the enduring presence of fraudulent accounts. One such account continues. Okay, shilling something. Queen B says, is this true? ETH Ben, did they pay you a visit? Nan says, what did I just watch? Wow, he's in full meltdown mode. A lot of people are saying right now, it appears that, he's struggling with something. If I just keep it real with y'all, people are saying it looks like, he's under the influence of something. But, Ben had that kind of personality where he can kind of be, a little rough, or, a little have an aggressive, type of attitude or tone sometimes. And sometimes people can associate that with, hard or heavy drug usage. So Citizens Kane says, Ben, sir, you need to get some help. The camera is not helping you. Blockchain Gaming says this saga gets weirder and weirder. Cosmic Richie says, what did I just watch? Ed says he's booked. And that's another thing. We're seeing a lot of screenshots go around of his actual booking information. So look, y'all, I can't, every post I almost see right now are about it. So right now, Ben.eth is holding a space. Let's listen in about, he says diet pills are a hell of a drug. Y'all remember, Ben was basically saying like, hey, I haven't been doing any drugs. Doing diet pills and steroids. And some people are saying that whichever diet pills and steroids he's using basically have that other drugs with this algorithm to say it's diet pills. They arguing right now in the Ben.eth Twitter space. Ben is saying, can you please talk about shooting me with fentanyl shots today? They're saying someone released something. Okay, so they're saying someone just released a token about Bitboy being in jail right now. Y'all know how crazy the crypto community is. What's wrong with the mic, crypto man? Let me know what's wrong with the mic. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Leave a comment. Let me know you rocking with us. I see a few of y'all in the building. Shout out to Rohan, Nanya. Shout out to Stefan. Shout out to Amazing HD. Okay, I see the Cow Army in the building, man. Salute. Cow Army here. The monkey said cow. She vibes and cow. No cap. Sylvine Lynchy said cow is such a good buy right now. Doug Quam says got milk. Crypto Go says only cow. So I see the Cow Army pulling up, man. Shout out to Crypto Will and those over there in the Cow Army, man. Amazing HD said you need calcium for your bones. Shout out to Crypto Surfer voting up the stream. Buy Cow. Cow Army is strong. Cow is purely community owned. No dev. 100 million market cap is being programmed. Shout out to AD says we're gonna hit 1 billion. Shout out to Sahil. Make sure y'all all are subscribed to the channel as well. If y'all want more cow videos, I actually believe we have the first official cow video up on YouTube where, we're actually talking about it, going into the project, what it's about, looking at the charts and whatnot. So show some love. If y'all want more cow videos, let me know. The Real Abs says, what up, broski? This drama is funny, man. Salute to the Real Abs. Also, Song 2001 said, did his wife really know she was with him? Seems hard to believe. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't see, the wife really signing off on that. Real Ab says, who's in my car? Okay, proceeds to repeat it like 3 times. Then news he screwed, so had to confess he's with his side piece. If you know, Ben is 2 jokes, man. Cal belongs to the community. We will break records of more than she. Miracle says, Ben looks like he's under the influence. DA says, or the safe says, bro, he's a straight sociopath. Now people are tired and he is exposing himself and begging people for money. Sociopath on steroids, not good. Quintessential said Ben is on his Trump gang. Lazy voting up the stream. Shout out to Lazy Low. Crypto says fix the mic. Okay, keep cutting out. Shout out to that muffler shop. Warren Jones in the building, man. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Okay, Hamid says we in here. Salute, man. One of the channel members holding it down on the stream. Quintessential says I miss Cal. Lick, please. Please do it, DD. Which one is that? Is that a new token? Hamid says, what did I miss? Just talking about the case going on right now with Ben Armstrong being arrested. Also going to talk about a few things going on with Shiba Inu and also taking a look at Calcium. If y'all haven't heard about that project yet. It's a rogue project basically launched or deployed by the Shiba Inu team in order to renounce the bone contract. The team announced to not trade it, that it had no liquidity, and SHIB community members took it upon themselves to add liquidity and begin trading the token. And it has a crazy story behind it. So we'll be going into that as well. But take a look at this, y'all. So the entire 37-minute Bitboy stream, starting from Carlos's driveway, him on his property, to him ending the stream. So that's crazy. Like, you can't be pulling up talking crazy on people's property. That just is not smart. So he said he's going to be telling the entire story of Carlos Diaz, all the people he's affiliated with, how he got into Bitboy's building. He says he's going to talk about all of it. Bitboy crazy, y'all. Bitboy, Bitboy's either really going through it right now, or he's off a little bit because he's standing outside his house screaming, "I'm not scared of you, Carlos. I'm not scared." Like, that's wild. And my bad, y'all. I really didn't eat all day, so I got to eat something on this stream or I'll pass out. Big Boy says he's out of town. Carlos comes and knocks on his door at hit number. And Carlos says this. He said he says this to Justin and TJ. So Big Boy, he said that the gun was in the back seat of his truck. So you just seen him go to the back seat right there, making sure everything is everything. But he said that he doesn't think Carlos is going to try to kill him on live stream. So I guess that's why he's comfortable being in front of his house and causing a scene like this. But so Bitboy is the one who is arrested, or Ben Armstrong. Nunya said cocaine is a hell of a drug. Hey, it is. Shout out to Chris Wack in the building. Crypto Man said, is there any more info on the new Shiba Inu blockchain, or is there multiple blockchains doing the same thing? So if you haven't heard, shout out to the Shiburn team, man. Shout out to the Shiba Association, or Shiba Association, Shiba Inu Association. They're working on developing a blockchain that is specifically for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu will be used as the gas token. You have to hold Shiba Inu in order to interact with it, and it's going to be burning Shiba on any other token in the Shiba Inu ecosystem except for Shiba Inu. So shout out to them. This is something that the community definitely is excited about. So I'm looking forward to it. But no, we haven't got any more news. They did tell us that they will be giving us an update soon. So I'm just waiting to hear from them. I did reach out to them. Did I reach out to them? If I didn't reach out to them, I thought about reaching out to them. Okay, no, I actually didn't reach out to them yet. But I am going to reach out to them and let them know, that we're interested and, trying to support in whatever way we can. So also, I want to say a quick shout out again to Calcium Whale in the building. Appreciate you, bro. Salute. We got some real ones, man. So I see the Calcium army is pulling up. So we're gonna have to check out Calcium real quick. Let's give Ben a break real quick. We'll come back to this. I want to pull up the charts. So take a look here. We got Calcium on the ones and twos. Take a look here. It is down 50% on the day, but after an extreme pump, there's always going to be some retracement taking place. So right now it's at that 2 cent level. We seen it earlier get up to around like almost 4 or 5 cents today. Let's see. Yeah, I think I seen it earlier today, close to like 4 cent or 4 cent. Yeah, so it did get up to around 4 cent today. Had a little sell off. We tried to find some support in this range here. We found some support. It popped up briefly and began to trade down again. So right now also is finding support in this same area. Buyers are showing that they find it basically a good price at this level. Wherever you see buyers step in on the chart, that means they're bullish on it at that price level. Also, if we take a look at the relative strength index, we are sitting at a number 39. We know that a 35 and below is considered oversold. So the asset is near those oversold levels. So what people are speculating right now, especially on this 1 hour chart, that the bottom is somewhere near, that people are not pretty much willing to let it fall further without buying the dip. But remember, this is crypto, anything can happen. So do your own due diligence, never risk more than you're willing to lose. But also I'm looking at the MACD. The MACD is looking like it's lined up to cross that signal line. We know once this blue line flips over this red line, that's usually a bullish indicator that the price is basically moving. So if you haven't heard of this project, I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold, but definitely do your due diligence on it. Remember though, the SHIB team did say that this project is it's not an official project. There's basically you shouldn't be trading it. So keep that in mind. If you do decide to trade it, buy it, it's all at your own risk. Take a look at this though, y'all. We just had a $5,000 buy come in. Or no, my bad. So that was 5,000 count. I'm looking in the wrong section. But take a look at some of these buys though that are coming in. So we got 126 buy, 268 buy, 156 buy, 1,500 buy, 394 buy, 1,100 buy, 1,500 buy, 1,500 buy, 735 buy, $60 buy, 4,500 buy, 2,300 buy, 4,700 buy, 1,400 buy, 788 buy, 196 buy, 315 buy, 1,500 buy, 1,400 buy, 1,800 buy, 1,000 buy. And we also got some nice sales on the chart as well. You can see people are actually making money in this project. $8,000 sale, $2,500 sale, $2,500 sale, $2,100 sale. So you see people are moving money in and out of this project. Currently, 24-hour volume is at $14 million. If this isn't the hottest project out right now, I don't know what to tell you. Right now, trading at number one or trending number one on DEX tools. So that's a big sign right there. A lot of people are going to hear about this project. Also seeing, right now, let's see the percentage it has to all-time high again. So back to all-time high is about another 185%. So that means if you were to get in at this level here, the upside potential back to all-time high is around 185%. Also, take a look at where the price is. It's trading close to this lower Bollinger Band. We know that our Bollinger Bands are basically a channel that the price is about 95% likely to stay within. Sometimes it could break outside of those Bollinger Bands, but for the most part, it usually stays within it. And we can see right now this price trading close to that lower Bollinger Band, telling people that it is a good buy at this level. So we know once it starts to move towards the lower Bollinger Band, it means you're paying cheap for what the asset is considered to be worth. And once it starts to move towards that upper Bollinger Band, it's becoming more expensive for what it's worth. Let me see the chat. We got somebody came through with the super chat, man. Salute. Shout out to Money DLT says, hey, December, can you check out Bullfrog? Shiba Inu is to Doge as Bullfrog is to Pepe. If you ever play Halo 3 or the OG CODs, you might like their game, Call of Meme. Bullfrog on CMC is very under the radar and low value. Hey, definitely appreciate that money. I will be checking it out. If you can, send me the info on Twitter or X so that way I can have the correct project at DecemberDeMarco. Make sure all y'all tuning in, follow me as well. But send me that information at DecemberDeMarco and we'll check it out live on the stream. So right now, Calcium is sitting at 4,000 or a little over 4,000 holders, 4,100 holders. So, you know, and this is very, very early in it. Let's take a look at how many days the project has been out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we're only on the 5th day on the chart. The 5th day, y'all. And right now, excellent pullback to 50%. Let's take a look also at our fib levels. So we're close to, we broke beyond that golden ratio to 61.8 level. Now we're getting close to that 78.6. Usually if we see it hit that 78.6 line, it could become, it already has flipped bearish once it crosses that. Well, usually once we see it, you know, there's a few different levels. There's that 23.6% level, 38.2 level. There's the 50% level, then the 61.8% level. The 61.8 level is usually that golden ratio. As you can see right here, that's why, you know, a lot of people stepped in the chart right here. But once it broke past that level, it's showing signs that it could potentially flip bearish. But I think this project is still so new, still has such a lot of excitement behind it, and they're still building. So I think it has a potential to be able to recover from what we're seeing right now, especially as more and more people step in at these levels. More people hear about the project, hear some of the gains that others were able to get from the project. That might bring more people in. So what we're waiting for, we want to see it break outside of, you know, this trend. We want to see it either respect this trend line here, continue trading to the upside. You notice it has this doji candle right here, a doji candle near the bottom. So basically a doji candle forming in a downtrend is a reversal signal. It means a reversal is likely to happen. It's not 100% guaranteed to happen, but that means it is potentially on the horizon. So we got that doji candle forming at the bottom of a downtrend. We got it, you know, we got our trend line here, you know, showing us where we want to, you know, continue this trend, trading up above in this range. So that way it can, you know, continue bullish. And right here, we have this trend line here showing us to the downside, you know, where it really has to break outside of to consider flipping bullish. So once we get around this range right here, it should be making a decision on, it could happen quicker because the project is still so new and volatile. You know, it could, you know, happen quickly, but we're going to let it play out, see what happens in this range here. Does it continue to follow this trend line, or once it hits this range here, will it start to break down to the downside? So let's look at some of our support levels. So we got some support right there. So we got support here, you know, from these other candles showing us that, you know, that's likely where buyers step in at. Also, we're holding this trend line here. So, you know, if we get some good news coming in, it is likely to flip back bearish. I mean, flip back bullish, especially after a 50% discount. People that missed the first opportunity to get in, they're hearing about it. They're going to say, you know, pretty much, damn, it's on 50% discount. Let me grab a little bag. Take a look at what we're seeing right now. Look at these buys coming in. $1,400 buy, $700 buy, $200 buy, $300 buy, $1,500 buy, $300 buy. So, you know, there's no shortage of, you know, people willing to throw money at this project right now. Right now, sitting at a $4.79 million market cap. Earlier today, we saw it at around $7 to $8 million market cap. I think it even jumped up to 9 briefly. 618K in liquidity. So, you know, more than enough liquidity to be able to trade around. Circulating supply, 205.24 million. Yeah, so this one's looking good. You know, obviously, remember, never put in more than you're willing to lose, because it's crypto. You know, this project can, you know, moon, or it can, you know, it can go to the ground. Let's see. Shout out to everybody pulling up in the stream. Make sure you leave a comment in the chat section. I'll be trying to tell them we got the realest chat in the game. Okay, so Be Informed says, was he set up from the beginning by Cassie and Carlos, CIA? So we got Be Informed coming through with some real conspiracy theories. The Safe says, this ain't coke, just too much testo and trimbo. Nanya says, Bitboy is old school, LOL. He ain't about that bullshit. Mike says, shout out to the DD Nation, man. Salute to everybody rocking with me in the DD Nation. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We have our own project launching soon, man. You want, I ain't gonna say too much, man. Those of y'all that rock with me, y'all gonna get the earliest chances for, you know, everything that's going on. So make sure y'all really are tuned in, man. So Mike, appreciate you for rocking with me. Then we got another real one in the building, man. Shout out to Harlan. Shout out to Chris. Says, missed the last live when you were, but rewatched it, of course. Keeping people informed very well and on time, man. Shout out to Chris. Appreciate you, bro. Quintessential says, Ben hitting corners with his side chick, Strawberry. Hey, yeah, Ben going crazy right now, y'all. I don't know, you know, what would possess him to think that was a good idea. But, you know, it's Ben, though. You know, that's why we all follow Ben, you know, for, you know, he's an entertaining person. So Mike says, I'm kind of stroked to the Shiba Inu getting its own blockchain. Yeah, that's pretty dope. That's going to be very, very big, especially, you know, with them focusing strictly on Shiba Inu. And this is already somebody who's been showing love to the Shib community from the Shib burn page. So, you know, we already know that this is a dedicated team. They've been tracking every single burn that's been taking place with Shiba Inu since they started. You know, they're the #1 Shiba Inu burn tracker, you know, so I think they're going to develop something pretty cool that the community will be excited about. But remember, it's not financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence and, you know, do your own research. Rusty says, great accumulation zone for calcium. Narrative way too strong. Yeah, the narrative is crazy on this one. Shiba Inu, you know, team deploying it, using it to renounce Bones contract, letting it go. Basically, Sheep Army community picks it up, adds liquidity to it, and, you know, brings it to, I don't know what the all-time high market cap was. I missed it at that point. But, you know, over $10 million market cap was where I seen it. So, you know, and think about it, depending on where you got in, pretty nice. Mike says, and as far as the cow coin goes, good luck to the people, man. Salute. Appreciate you. Mike says, I have tagged you on Twitter in my attempt at exposing scammers on Telegram. Okay, was that you, Mike, with the screenshot basically showing like people saying that there was a bad idea AI airdrop going on? If that was you, I did retweet that out and share it so that people can be aware. So thanks if that was you. Shout out to Tom Myers. A comedian says the volume is insane too. That's facts. You know, we talked about $14 million in volume in the last 24 hours. Absolutely crazy to see. And we still have big buys coming in. Well, you know, not whale buys, but, you know, this isn't, you know, chump change. People are throwing 1,500 at it back to back. So Tom says higher volume on cow than tokens in the top 100. Quintessential says, I appreciate your updates. Let's go, family. Get this video to 1,500 likes, y'all. Make sure if you're tuning in, you have hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you're rocking with us and you appreciate this type of content. Mike says, yes, that was me, and you're welcome. Okay, yeah, cool, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, we got right now, volume is, you know, red right now on calcium. We see the red volume candles picking up slightly, you know, so there could be a little more, you know, sell off possibly, especially if we, on a 4-hour chart, if we take a look, we're closer to that 48 level on the RSI. So meaning it still has some room to break down. And if you take a look on the 4-hour chart, you can see our Bollinger Bands are a little wider apart. But you see this downtrend we have right here, that doji candle tells us that the selling and buying pressure is getting closer, it's getting tighter. So usually as less selling takes place, as, you know, sellers run out of tokens to sell, not saying completely everybody in the, you know, the ecosystem or the project, but the ones that are looking to push the price down, as they run out of tokens, the buyers eventually take control and push the price up higher. So that's, you know, what looks like wants to play out right now. But remember, we still got to, you know, be very cautious because this is a new project. So 50% discount on calcium right now. If you missed out on, you know, any of that run, you're basically getting it at prices that we were basically seeing 2 days ago. So make sure you join the Telegram, you know, ask the team some questions, you know, see what the community is about, you know, determine if, you know, you like the project for yourself. And if you do, then, you know, do what you got to do, man. But let's see, what else do we got here? We got Fine trending number 2. Fine down 15%. I'm not even sure how to pronounce. So Real Smurf Cat down 10%. So everything being hit right now. All top trending coins on Dex Tools look to be or appear to be pulling back. So let's see what Pond Coin is doing, down 4.6%. Take a look at Banana. Banana up 1.8%. We got Bear. This one was going crazy yesterday. So this one down 57% right now, and it is trending hot number 6. Let's see, what is the RSI at? RSI at 47, so not completely oversold. 760 holders, 290,000 market cap with 315K in liquidity and almost $1 million in volume in the last 24 hours. So we got Astro Pepe right now up 6.5% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, Harry Potter Obama, right now down 6.7% in the last 24 hours. So as you can see, calcium is killing it right now when it comes to volume. So let's see. We got Fluid trending number 9 with 262,000 in volume with 1,000 holders, $3.4 million market cap, and 947K in liquidity. So very strong liquidity over here on this one. And a token supply of only 10 million tokens right now sitting at 34 cents. And this one has only been out for 2 days, and we've seen it get to an all-time high of around 4.5 cents. So let me throw this one on the watch list. Okay, then we got Jungle at number 10, and Jungle down 11%, but this chart is looking very nice right now. Only 879 holders, $4.5 million market cap, 420K in liquidity. 45 cents right now. We've seen it go all the way up to 55 cents approximately. So yeah, those are the top 10 trending coins right now. And as you can see, calcium is killing it when it comes to volume. 14 million in volume. The next one has 1.36 million in volume. Next one, 1 million in volume. So almost, okay, so Pond Coin, 2.4 million in volume. So almost like, 7 to 14 times more volume than the other top trending projects. Banana, 1.19 million in volume. And remember, volume is very important because it attracts other, investors to the project. William says, or Willarip says, which website is that? This is Dex Tools. Matthew says, Cal will change your life. Caribbean Pirate says, you think bad idea AI will make millionaires? So it's hard to, say exactly what it will make, but I think it does have potential because the Shiba Inu team is supporting the project. And, it's rare that we ever see the Shiba Inu team officially stamp a project. So, that leads me to believe that somebody from the SHIB team, is behind the development of that project, because it's rare that we would ever see the team go that hard to support another project. So because it's a part of the official SHIB ecosystem, that makes me bullish on it. Still have to see, what the team decide to do with it, how it helps add value to SHIB. They talked about the DAO mechanisms and how it will support SHIB with AI and DAO purposes, but we want to really see, let some of this blossom and see how, it comes to fruition. So we can't, it's really hard to say, bro. Just what I like to say is don't risk more than you're willing to lose if you do decide to jump into a project that we talk about. Caribbean says, you think bad. Okay, so Real Ab says, plus we on Shibarium too. Which one is that? Is that, are you talking about Cal being on Shibarium too? But yeah, let's jump back over to X, man. Let's see what we got going on. So we're on the home tab. So Sin City Crypto says there's a reason we stayed silent on all the Bitboy / Hit Network drama. Rob and I have poured in 150K of our hard-earned money, spent countless hours researching how to set up cameras, audio, streaming, lighting, content, etc. We chose this industry because we're passionate about it and felt there was a need for high-quality content. I've missed my kids' weekend games, skipped family vacations, sold some of my belongings, and have alienated myself from a lot of people due to the amount of time I put into my business. This is my career. This isn't some FMBS hobby I do for fun. My goal is for Sin City Crypto to be the gold standard for crypto content. With that being said, we will continue to focus on our goals, continue to grow as individuals and as a business. And if someone or something is not aligned with those things, then we won't give it an ounce of our energy. So if you're here for the crypto news, knowledge, opinions, quality, and entertainment, join us because we're ready to go. Love y'all. So someone says, is Rob going to be okay? Rob is on the mend. I'm not even sure who this is and how I ended up. I don't know. Am I following them? Okay, I'm not following them, but for some reason, Twitter recommended them in my news feed, and they're not following me either. So I don't know how that popped up, but I guess they just show you random stuff. So let's see. Harry Potter Obama. Clay Bro says, do you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel? You know we rocking with you, Clay. K Money says, I need to get this off my chest. Okay, let me just search for I'll just type in Bitboy, see what all we get. So CoffeeZilla dropped a post on it. Crazy. CoffeeZilla says, did Bitboy just live stream himself showing up to a guy's house who stole, in quotations, his Lambo and immediately get arrested? Crypto is so back. So basically showing like once the wild stories start coming into the crypto space, you know things are about to start heating up. So is this Benz? Don't call me. Okay, this we got to give him a follow. So we're following the old Bitboy crypto. So breaking, Bitboy Armstrong, formerly known as Bitboy, has been arrested by police while live streaming his attempt to get his Lamborghini back after it was seized by authorities. So that's crazy. How was it seized by authorities, but yet supposedly at this guy Carlos's house? That doesn't make sense. So Whale says, just in, Ben Armstrong, also known as Bitboy, officially been locked away in jail and confirmed by local sheriff's office in Georgia. So Bitboy live streamed an incident which he attempted to steal a Lamborghini from an ex-business partner. That's crazy how the narrative can change like that. It went from them taking his Lamborghini to he's trying to steal a Lamborghini from a business partner. So law enforcement authorities have also discovered illegal narcotics in his vehicle. Sheesh. So take a look. Benjamin Charles Armstrong is currently in jail, male, age 40. He was booked September 25th with no bond amount specified. Visitors are allowed and specific cell location is provided within the facility. Someone says, wait, me and him are the same age. He looks 55 plus. Whale said drugs are bad. And then it went from this. He was listening to Crank That Soldier Boy song. Right, I guess riding up, pulling up on Carlos. So someone says, Lunar Mongoose says, so Doquan, the 3AC guys, SBF, Celsius, me, Voyager, all NFT holders, my 21 Thanksgiving guests, and now Bitboy have literally lost everything they once had. And we're all just going to hang out and wait for the next bull run and definitely cash out this time. The plan, I think that happen to a lot of people, you know, even myself in some ways, but you know, I definitely, you know, understand about taking profits, but all of our portfolios are down from, you know, where they were at all-time highs. And what I seen some people, you know, what I seen end up happening to some people is they decided to take no profits along the way. So this bear market has been especially rough for those who, you know, just decided, you know, that they weren't going to take anything. Not those who understand that they're diamond handed and they cool with, you know, the prices being low. But I see a lot of people upset, reaching out, you know, complaining. And it's like, you know, you had the opportunity to, you know, remember what I always tell you, I like to secure my principal investment and take a cherry off the top. If you're not moving like that, I don't know what to tell you. You know, you guys, it's all on you. So take a look at this. Well, that ended badly, they say. So it says, so driving without a valid license failed to obtain in 30 days. So is that what they got Bitboy on, driving without a license, y'all? Absolutely crazy. And then it says, I don't know who this Ruben A guy is. Bitboy is going to become. Crypto is the best reality media on the planet, says Neil. Reply Guy says this will leave a lot of space on YouTube for wildlife. Mike says, once again, I'm asking for your support. So they already turning this into memes. They going crazy over here. DAC4 says he looks like 60. What is the feeling of his wife? What is the comments of his donors? And I don't mean to just all jump on his back right now, because I'm hoping he's actually okay and not really going through something more deeper than we all know. But yeah, this is why when you bring something, you live stream it to YouTube, Twitter, people are going to be talking about it. So can't avoid that. But someone says, who's down to carpool over to Gwinnett County? So they're talking about going to visit them. Steve says, I used to work in the bail bonds industry. I'm a former private investigator. I'm a former fugitive recovery agent, aka bounty hunter. They have to issue a bond. There are no charges specific in that screenshot that you posted. Looks a little odd. Either way, if he truly was arrested, he deserves it. So Heart DeFi says, despite all the shortcomings of Ben, he has a family and we hope that he gets the help he needs. People should use this situation as a reminder to check themselves. Mental health is no joke, and the crypto space can do some damage. To be honest, it does seem like some aspect of I don't want to say like as if he has mental health conditions, but it seems like as if he's not thinking clearly right now. That's what I will say. Because to sit there in front of a person's house that you beefing with, yeah, it can make some good content, I guess, but it's just not smart knowing that you're driving around with no license, a firearm in the vehicle, and I don't know if y'all know about Georgia laws or out that way. Driving without a license is a arrestable offense. So some states they are more lenient on it, but in Georgia they don't play. Somebody said he's really going to get them donations now. So yeah, absolutely crazy. Everybody talking about it. Borovic.eth, Pauly, Maine says the market may be boring, but this Bitboy crypto arc is incredibly entertaining. Bro's just been stopped by the police with the woman he had an affair with in the vehicle, all while live on YouTube. Unreal. Yeah, that was just crazy. I don't know why he would do that. Crypto Tony says, good morning, legends. It's a good day to see Bitboy arrested finally. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all like to see Bitboy arrested, or did y'all want to see him arrested, or no? Let me know how the community is feeling about that. Pact says, join Real Calcium. Cal is a scam. So y'all gotta do y'all due diligence, man. You see some people not rocking with it. Crypto Man says, this new Shiba blockchain is making me bullish, and we haven't heard any of the major details yet. Matthew says, Calcium was literally deployed by Shiba Dev. It doesn't get more bullish than that. Crypto says, Matt, is it an Eco Dev team member? It was, I believe, Cal. So Cal is who's in charge of Shibarium. Crypto Man says, I'll take a quarter of my investment as profit once Shiba hits 3 zeros and a 1. Mike says, did he get Trump sale in Georgia? All benefits of an studio apartment, private sale, kitchen, bathroom, and bed. Did he get Trump sale in Georgia? I'm not sure. I think you meant like his jail sale, I guess. Slum Doge Millionaire said, Bitboy is officially in jail. It seems like a lot of people, for some reason are happy about that. Paulie says, Bitboy just changed his profile picture to a milady. Autism Capital says, now this is the content we live for. Crypto grifter Bitboy self-destructing. Beautiful. So you see, it's a lot of people praying on his downfall. I don't really like to, kick someone when they're down, or pray on anyone's downfall, because, it could be, not saying this same scenario, but we could all fall in tough times, and you wouldn't want people to, basically all rally against you and hope that things end up worse for you. So, I'm, hoping everything, gets better with him, whatever it may be. Hopefully he finds the solution he's looking for. Hopefully he doesn't hurt anybody or nobody hurts him. But yeah, this is looking legit, man. We see an officer right now, searching him on live stream. It looks like a real officer. And they're saying Piano Maddie B says, wow, wait, there's already a Bitboy movie coming out. So somebody basically trolled and put together a trailer for the Bitboy saga that's going on right now. Also, Bitboy posting this, getting arrested on the stream, and then going to jail is peak comedy. So this is what he posted before he ended up getting arrested. I'll be going live soon from a very special location on YouTube. So get ready. This is going to be good. And then after that, he ends up, arrested. I know he didn't expect that to happen, especially not having a loaded gun in the back seat. So, and it is legal, I believe, to transport firearms in the state of Georgia. So I don't think he broke any laws there, but it just doesn't look good. You showing up at someone's house who you saying stole your Lamborghini, and you basically, yelling outside of their property while you're standing, in the midst of their property with a loaded gun at your vehicle. It just don't look good. Moon says, okay, guys, hear me out. Big Boy slamming crazy diet pills, cocaine, steroids, effing skanks, and driving around town with a loaded gun in his back seat. Are we sure he isn't cool now? So they trying to be funny right there. Altcoin Daily 7 hours ago says, today I sit down with CEO of Bitboy Crypto Hit Network to discuss reasoning on why TJ took action to remove Ben. My goal is to conduct this interview from the POV of a neutral third party who has an almost half a decade relationship with both individuals and push back on some major allegations made against Ben. We discussed, how did TJ first meet Ben? When did TJ's relationship with Ben start to erode? Why specifically was Ben Armstrong removed? Are all trademarks in TJ's name? Why take Ben's son's YouTube channel? Who is Carlos Diaz? The buyout offer, and more. Of course, I do not know the truth. Both sides seem to passionately believe they are in the right, but I do believe in transparency, having all the information so the audience can make the best decision for themselves. Of course, any lies said publicly will only benefit the other party as this all unfolds. I've invited Ben Armstrong on as well. I want to offer him the same opportunity to get his story to as many people as possible. Let me know what you think. And then they got the link right there on YouTube. Curious, did they actually drop that? So he's saying it was a combination of all things, and his behavior toward people, attacking people, and saying he was having roid rage, basically like being going crazy on steroids, basically. Crazy to see Bitboy finessed out of his own company. I don't care if he's right or wrong and any of it, because I don't know what's going on there, but I just know it is wild to take a man's company. Even if he was whatever, then why not just leave the company and just cut all ties with it? I guess, they could argue and say this is, our careers. So why would we just walk away from our employment? But sheesh, that just does not look good to take a man's company like that. No matter how you. So he's saying that they would prefer to not be addressing these issues publicly because it's causing a lot of pain and devastation, blah, 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 blah. Why you got this man channel? That's crazy. So right here, this part, I think they're going to be talking about Ben's audience is you understand it. People feel. Okay, so for some reason, when we play that, I still have to figure out how to play the audio from the computer. For some reason, my system blocks out computer playing or audio playing from the computer while the mic is on. But yeah, y'all, this story is absolutely crazy right now. Just want to bring that to y'all. Time to Vegas says I have to go on record saying that interview was weird, as you know. Didn't Ben say he would never speak to people that let TJ on their show? Yep, censorship coming from someone who says they are against censorship. Hit Network says, thank you for your commitment to transparency and honest content. So they got some people supporting them. Okay, so that's our Bitboy update. Let's take a look at what's going on in the Shib army. See if Lucy dropped anything recently. So Shib and Bad, let's go. Shiba Chu. So they just posted that. Also, Lucy just posted, says karma, be good, do good, don't lie, and don't be evil. You can fool people, you can't fool God. We've had death threats, we've been attacked, and people have spread many lies about us that we can't keep up with. But I never worry because I know the truth. In my personal life, I'm happier than ever, blessed and surrounded by good people. See below, justice will prevail in the end. So what is this about? So even Lucy sharing the Bitboy, this is wild. So he said Carlos was coming to him being intimidating and whatnot. So let's see also what's going on. 9 hours ago, bad idea AI retailers are adopting cryptocurrencies at an increasing rate, giving customers new payment alternatives and fostering innovation in the online purchasing process without a third party bank. How do I see this in a positive way for cryptocurrencies in the near future? It is with adoption from exchanges to retail stores allowing payments through their DeFi wallets. During this bear market, BAD has not only kept building a staking pool on MarsSwap, but we are now being on Coinbase, crypto.com, Binance, DeFi wallets, and we are currently on the brink of waiting for the announcement from these exchanges after a few successful meetings. Bad Brigade is ready as well for bridging to Shibarium layer 2, just waiting to get off the whitelist. To add our own validator, we have as well added now payments, change now nodes, making it easy to spend your crypto without worrying of the token price fluctuations. Their payments are stored in a separate wallet, ensuring the future of projects that use their platform. So people excited. Clifford says, fantastic bullet points, my friend. Bad brick by brick. MH says bad. Special says bad. So you see people excited about that. Kuro says, I will protect Sheev starting today at Tangem. Shout out to the Tangem team. Okay, they talk about Shibarium's DeFi growth gains momentum, targets new heights. Let's take a look at this real quick. So the Shibarium story, a rising star in the Shib universe. Shibarium in comparison, the road catching up. So while Shibarium's growth is promising, it's essential to assess its progress in the context of the broader crypto landscape. Comparatively, Shibarium still trails behind some of his peers in the layer 2 scaling arena. Take Polygon, for example, whose TVL currently stands at a formidable 775.26 million. Arbitrum, another notable competitor, boasts an impressive TVL exceeding 1.6 billion. This significant difference underscores the fact that Shibarium has room for further development to catch up with its rivals. Nevertheless, Shibarium's ecosystem is showing tangible signs of growth. And with commitments from lead developer Satoshi, they put Satoshi Nakamoto, we can anticipate the arrival of influential decentralized applications that will bolster the TVL in the future. So yes, I am bullish on Shiba Inu Shibarium. I think it has some very strong potential, but if the community or if the team doesn't listen to the community, people are going to continue to be more excited about different developments coming from outside of the Shib development team. So like I mentioned a little while ago in one of my last live streams, the team has to really, get a hold on things right here. Obviously, yes, we do want the community to be able to build and bring new value to Shiba Inu, but I don't want the Shib team to lose the faith that the community has in it, especially if the community is seeing outside developers develop things that are more exciting to the SHIB army than what the development team is currently bringing. So Shibarium's growth trajectory, slow and steady wins the race. Shibarium's journey has been marked by its slow and steady growth, which is often a positive sign in the crypto world. Unlike projects that experience rapid but unsustainable surges in TVL, Shibarium's ascent is characterized by resilience and stability. This approach resonates with investors as users alike as they seek a sustainable and secure environment to interact with DeFi protocols. Mars swap dominance, the pillar of Shibarium's success. At the heart of Shibarium's TVL success story lies MarsSwap, the pioneering decentralized exchange that has firmly established itself as a leading contributor responsible for 35% of the total TVL on the network. MarsSwap's user-friendly interface, low transaction fees, and robust liquidity pools have attracted a loyal following within the crypto community. As Shibarium continues to grow, MarsSwap's role is pivotal in driving liquidity and providing users with a seamless DeFi experience. So let's see. Behind every successful crypto project is a strong and dedicated community, and Shibarium is no exception. The SHIB Army, as its members affectionately call themselves, has played a vital role in supporting and promoting Shibarium's growth. Their unwavering belief in the project, coupled with their active engagement, has helped propel Shibarium forward. As the network continues to evolve, the SHIB Army remains a formidable force, championing the cause of Shibarium and contributing to its success. So we are in a very interesting time when it comes to Shiba Inu. We're in a time right now where people are starting to take the initiative and bring things to the ecosystem. I remember before, last markets and even in this bear market times, there would be projects that would look to build on Shiba Inu. And if they wouldn't get the support from the team, if the team wouldn't, mention them or something like that, you would see a lot of these people back away. But right now we're seeing people start to build for Shiba Inu without caring about being accepted by the team. And that's what we truly need, because think about it. This is decentralization. There is no centralization aspect to Shiba Inu. So if you have to go ask the team permission, can you develop this around Shiba Inu? Can you build that? That's not decentralization. So that's what I like to say to people, stop asking the team for permission, build it. If it's valuable, if the community wants to support it, we will. Same way we did with the Shiba Inu development team. They were just the first ones to, really start building towards, Shiba Inu. So, the community supported them. But if you got good ideas and you want to build something, do it. Get it started. Don't talk about it. Just start building. I mean, you could talk about it, but don't just only talk about it. Start doing. Start showing people that you're serious. And the community will support it. Because think about it. We all want to see Shiba Inu go up. So if we come across something that's beneficial for SHIB, we're going to spread the word about it. We're going to most likely interact with it, use it, adopt it. So, just start building. Like they say, if you build it, they will come. So let's see. Shout out to Gary in the building. Shout out to Z4, said Cal forever, mofos. Gary says, anyone bought into Wall Street, meaning crypto, it goes live in OKX in less than 3 hours. People have been telling me to check that one out. Actually, is that one that we are holding? Okay, no, I don't. I don't have that one. Okay, y'all. What's the supply? 2 billion, 1.6 billion circulating. What's the starting price? Pre-sale ended yesterday and it ended at 0.0358, but when I bought into it, the price was lower. It rose every single day. I also stake everything I bought, earning 49% APY. Lord Warship says, I heard there will be a new blockchain for SHIB. Yes, the Shiba Association affiliated team is looking to build a Shiba Inu blockchain specifically for Shiba Inu. Said Alex from the Shibarium. Yup, facts. Send this project to me on Twitter. DM me with the project on Twitter. That way I can, have it on my desk and, get to it when I get a chance. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button on this one. We're going to wrap this one up, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Let's see if we got anything else quickly we can cover. Let me know if there's something y'all want to talk about before we get off the stream. Matter of fact, let me check out that one. Let me see. I think it was called Bullfrog. I'm not sure if this is the right one, but liquidity only $34. This can't be it. That's why I like when y'all send me the projects to my DM. So that way, I can find the correct project instead of probably looking at the wrong project and wasting, time that we could have been looking at the correct project. But right now, so let's see how we're going to see how this plays out. Bad, right? Or not bad. Cal right now at 2 cents at that 0.02200, down 60% in the last 24 hours. So it has violated this support level that we see right here. It's kind of bouncing off of this trend line. So that shows that it could possibly pull back even further. We got a little resistance in. Let's see, where did we got this resistance at? Remember, previous resistance becomes new support. So we got some resistance around this area here, around that one, so 0.01884. So if it doesn't hold support right there, then it could likely pull all the way back down to, we got a wick up here at that 1508 level approximately, but I think it's more likely to pull back down to this level if it does not hold right here. So it looks like possibly down to back under 1 cent. So 0.009 at that level. So those are our two levels that we're watching for. If we get a bounce from here, we could potentially see it break up around to that 3.03082, and beyond that level, it looks like around 4, so 0.04057 level. Those are the areas that I'm watching for right now. Again, $4.5 million market cap, 4.15K holders, 13.86 million in volume in the last 24 hours, and almost 600K in liquidity at the moment. So shout out to Z4, says, I'm literally all in on Cal like a madman, LOL. So do you think that is a wise idea at this point, or are you just, just super bullish on it at the moment? What made you decide to go all in? Share that with us real quick. Money says on Coin Market Cap. Okay. Okay, so Bullfrog at, I'm not sure how many zeros this is. I don't know, 7 or 8 zeros. It looks like 4029 level, up 3.8% in the last 24 hours. Volume 61,000. Market cap not registering at this moment. Oh, so this has been out for a minute. So it looks like this has been out since around March. What's going on with it right now that it has you bullish about it? I do see volume starting to pick up down here in this area. What we started to see September, or what is that, August 27th. But it doesn't look like nothing happened major with the price at that point. So this one is down a significant amount from all-time high. We seen an all-time high at, and let's go where the wick is. It wicked all the way up to right around 52 cents, and it's less than a penny right now. It's multiple zeros right now, so be careful with this one. Let us know what makes you bullish on it right now, though. I wonder why on this chart it's showing 3 zeros, 809, but on the price up here, it's showing way more than 3 zeros. So I'm not sure with this one. Z4 says super bullish mainly because I did make a bid off of SHIB back in 2021, but didn't get in early enough to retire. Okay. Crypto Man says, what are the top 5 cryptos are you most interested in? It's really hard to say because that changes, with time. Of course, I got my long-term bags, but short term, that always can change. Money says it's only 3 weeks old. Check the website. So this is why you got to send it to me on Twitter, bro. You got to send it to me on Twitter. You have to send it to me on Twitter because there's too many projects that have the similar names and we could end up wasting time. See, look, we just probably spent almost 5 minutes or, so going over this project when it's the wrong one, when you could just send it to me on Twitter and I can have the correct project. So you said check it out on CoinMarketCap. I typed it in on CoinMarketCap. This is the project that we got, bro. Louis says hello. Look, the gift says calcium. Louis says use witchcraft to make his price go up to like $1 billion. Crypto Man says I like to diversify my assets. Gary says Bullfrog just dropped even more. So yeah, y'all got to send me these projects on Twitter so that way I can have the correct project and not waste time, with the wrong projects. That way we can give these projects, some good promotion basically. So right now we got Cal pulling back 60% right now on the day. Super discount though. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated as things begin to change. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I don't know why you won't just send it to me on Twitter, bro, but we're about to get up out of here right now. Send it to me on Twitter. I'll check it out. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Check the links in the description section of this video. Man, I got some free resources down there, stocks and crypto, to help y'all get started on your investing journey. Also, the Shiba Inu merch store link is down there as well. Get fly, represent the Shib army. And my book is now on Amazon in physical copy, so you can go grab that. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and we are out. Hit the like button and subscribe.